When I was younger, my parents signed me up for aviation camps hosted by the Hiller Aviation Museum at the San Carlos Airport. Surrounded by dozens of airplanes, I could only dream of flying one day. And that was until I took my first introductory flight in a Cirrus SR-20 in 2013. After that day, I scored a second flight in a Cessna 172 a few years later. Although it was not as nice looking as a Cirrus SR-20, I quickly fell in love with the six-pack instruments. And when I started flight training, that's when I knew I really wanted to be a pilot. With 2 jobs and an employee discount, I was able to begin my dream of flying. The pandemic jammed a wrench in my flight training, and what used to be frequent weekends of flying and perfect executions quickly turned into time as a couch potato in online ground school with my flight instructor. As soon as everyone had returned to a normal routine, California embarked on one of the worst wildfire seasons yet, halting my training again. Utilizing a flight simulator, I took that time to indulge into a new way of flying, aerial firefighting. My experimentation in this unique type of flying had me hooked. I looked into every book, publication, and official operational manual, quickly learning the complex and intriguing procedures of a fire traffic area. I decided to begin a virtual club in which I had the privilege to teach this unique way of flying along with meeting new people of similar interests. A club which I named Virtual Aerial Firefighting Unit, VAFU for short. Aside from the virtual world of aviation, I found myself sitting on a plane all alone a year later. The sheer excitement of lifting off the ground on my first solo flight had me smiling for weeks on end. Just being able to fly on my own at 16 proved my biggest accomplishment other than my private pilot check ride. As flying has shown itself to be so much more challenging than becoming a black belt, it has ultimately become a central part of my life, in that no way it was going to change anytime soon. I just had to take a step in the right direction. Now that I'm a pilot, it's time to show the people the world of aviation.
Let's do this! Are you ready for a comeback? Are you ready to fly? Are you ready for the moment? Get ready to ride. Calling all the fighters, calling on survivors. Are you up all nighters? We can take it higher. Let's do this! Hey! Let's do this! Hey! Let's do this! Can you feel the fire running through your veins? Now you're burning brighter. Don't look away.
What I love most about being a pilot is not only the physical aspect of flying, I also cherish being able to interact with people at the airport because I always find something to learn.
Let's do this! Let's do this!
A good pilot is always a student pilot, always learning, always growing, and flying to inspire the future pilots.
I know we've got a long way to go. Let's do this.